need help. The camp I was in was Ocheti Sakowin, and that camp for sure needs help. The water protectors, they need money to go into the legal fund, the collective of the legal fund for water protectors. They need money for, their court dates that are coming up and are up. And I have a friend that's been sitting in jail for, a week, maybe 2 weeks. They're not letting him out of jail. He was one of the water protector leaders and a security leader. And for some reason, they have not let him bond out, or he doesn't have the money to bond out. I don't know. I understand it's very serious, and he's physically okay, but his safety is not 100% sure what's going to happen. So anyway, I wanted to give you a little idea what the trip back was like. Leona and I decided to leave on December 5th. We'd been there for 4 weeks, and I had told my husband I would be home in 4 weeks, and we hadn't left yet. And so that wasn't going to happen. The moment we drove out of camp, the blizzard hit, and it hit big time. It took us an hour and a half to drive 10 miles to the casino. We couldn't get up the drive to the casino, so we had to park our car, and we left it there, and we walked. I mean, it was like this. We were walking and holding on to each other so we wouldn't fall down. The snow, if you can call it snow, it felt like thousands of tiny little needles hitting your skin. And most all the veterans had gone to the hotel. A lot of the people from camp had gone to the hotel. There were no rooms. No rooms. People were on the floors, in the hallways, everywhere. One really neat thing was I ran into, those of you that are Cherokee, Charlie Soap, of all people, there in the restaurant. And he tried to help us get a place to stay, and saw him 2 or 3 times during that. It took us over a week to get home, so we were gone a little over 5 weeks altogether. But anyway, one thing I would tell you, if you plan to go up there, be prepared. The weather is atrocious. It is harsh. It is brutal, and you need to have layers and layers of clothes. You need to be prepared to feed yourself. A tent will not work. Really anything other than some kind of structure like an RV or a little building. Nothing will stand up in the wind, because the wind can get to 50 to 60 miles an hour. So go prepared. I will tell you that one night, we did stay in the yurt for several nights. One lady came to the door and opened it and wanted to know, we were asleep, it was in the middle of the night, wanted to know where she was supposed to check in and where the rooms were. I said, there's no check-in. Well, where do I go to sleep? And we were like, we don't know. Didn't you bring anything? Well, no, I just came. I just have what I got on my body. And we were like, oh gosh. And there were a lot of people that did that. And that put a horrendous burden on the camp. So be prepared to take care of yourself if you go up there. And I guess that's really about all I have to say.